The Trailblazers. Play before the hometown. Crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Denver. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Screen by Grant. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They get it back. Simon's on the wing. Back to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Grant outside. Nurkic trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Nobody near Lillard. Connects from three-point range.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Pass to Rozier. And it's blocked. And they get it back. They swipe it. Here's Grant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And the basket by Jones.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Lillard. Grant outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. A shot by Hayward, wide open. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. To the inside. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Now here's Lillard. Nurkic in the post. Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Jones. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
That's a 2 from Lillard. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. And Jones sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. And it's Freedom.
The Hornets trail.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season. And in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons. And Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
Pass to Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Jones has got 8 points. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He doesn't get the second one.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Portland leading. Here's Payton. Pass to Simons. Freedom with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Pass to Simons. Beyond the arc. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Another shot. That will count. It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
13. The away team. 13.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Well, for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kept alive. On the wing, Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lillard outside. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Damian Lillard. Thomas, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside, and finished off by Nurkic.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Now, here's Thomas. He can't get that one to fall.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Screen by Nurkic. Lillard from outside. It's Hart on the wing. Driving to the basket. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. From deep. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
And those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of a season, gets more and more consistent with.
From 11 feet away. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Grant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
And the Hornets call time here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Payton following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Simons. Little with the ball. Covered by Martin. Down low. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Outside Thomas. The Trailblazers pull it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Grant gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Portland.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Charlotte calls timeout. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Ball with the three. And again, the Hornets missing. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now Lillard, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Lillard looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Well, there the defender tries to get up in the early jump position. Unfortunately for him, Lillard saw it coming.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. 27 seconds left now here in the second. And Jones slams it home. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Jones.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Lillard outside. It's Hart on the wing. Clock at 6. To the middle. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hart's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Charlotte calls timeout. So we wrap up the first half. Trailblazers out in front, ending the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Kicks it out to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Basket good. Grant's got 9 points.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard outside. Screen by Grant. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 12.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Charlotte moving it around. Inside. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. For the three. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Grant. Screen by Nurkic. To the inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Hart with it. Now guarded by Ball. Grant outside. Lillard outside. Pass to Hart. Back to Grant. Screen by Grant. Lets it go from deep. Oubre pulls it in. Hornets trail by 17. Over to the wing. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
And Simons has it in the corner. Left side, Ball. Outside, Jones. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's Simons. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Rozier, here we go.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Pass to Payton. .133 left to play in the third. Nifty move.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Portland, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Portland, Gary Payton the second.
And the second free throw, good. Hornets trail by 15. .109 left in the third. Outside, Jones. No good. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Hayward from outside. Rebounded by Hart. Portland leading by 15. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. And stolen by Hayward. Fast break now for Charlotte. It's deflected. Oubre with the steal. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Freedom. 1 second left. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him.
29. Fourth quarter.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's Portland now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here is Lillard. And stolen by Hayward. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Ball's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hornets.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Lillard fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to Grant with the drive.
Jeremy Grant, some change in the couch here, finding some offensive rhythm for the team.
Three-pointer, Hayward. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Nurkic can't hit. Hornets trail by 15. Now, here's Rozier. Out to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now Lillard. Five to shoot. Simon's on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that joke.
Down low. Jones. And Jones slams it in.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Back to ball. Swiped away. Lillard outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Freedom. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Oubre, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers leading by 18. Oubre with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Nasir Little picks one up.
Oubre just being aggressive, and that's going to pay off on some free throw shooting attempts here.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Lillard from outside. Screened by Grant. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Good on the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a golly win for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. Screen by Grant. To the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Jones. Rozier for three. Charlotte no good that time either. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. It's Jones on the wing. Right side, ball. Stolen by Grant. Here's Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know.